The stadium lights burned like stars across the Paris night. Rain dripped from the edge of the tunnel. Thousands of voices rolled through the arena like thunder. And standing alone near the touchline was a skinny Brazilian kid with a smile nobody could understand. Some players walked onto the field carrying pressure. Others carried fear. But this young man carried joy. Pure joy. At just 22 years old, Ronaldinho played football like the world was a playground built only for him. The defenders knew his name. The coaches studied his movements. The media called him unpredictable. But nobody, not a single soul in world football, truly understood what was about to happen. Because Ronaldinho was not simply becoming a superstar, he was becoming magic itself. And long before the trophies, long before the Ballon d'Or, long before Barcelona worshipped him like a king, there was a young footballer dancing through chaos with a smile so fearless that entire stadiums forgot to breathe. This is the story of Ronaldinho at 22 years old. The age when football stopped feeling ordinary. The age when defenders became victims. The age when the beautiful game became art. And the world would never be the same again. The story begins far away from the giant European stadiums, far away from the flashing cameras, far away from fame. It begins in Porto Alegre, Brazil, a place where football wasn't just a sport, it was survival. Children played on dusty streets under blazing heat. Goals were made from sandals. Dreams were built from nothing. And among those children was a boy named Ronaldo de Assis Moreira. But the world would eventually know him by another name, Ronaldinho, Little Ronaldo. From the beginning, there was something different about him. He didn't move like the other kids. He didn't think like them either. While others played with urgency, Ronaldinho played with imagination. Every touch looked impossible. Every dribble felt disrespectful. Every smile made opponents even angrier. But football for Ronaldinho was never about humiliation. It was expression, freedom, music. His feet moved with rhythm. His body swayed like samba. He played as though he could hear drums nobody else could hear. And maybe he could. His father worked at a shipyard and also played football. His older brother Roberto became a professional player first. The family believed football could change their lives. Then tragedy arrived. Ronaldinho lost his father at a young age. The pain changed everything. His mother became the foundation of the family. His brother became his mentor. And football became more than a game. It became purpose. By the time Ronaldinho entered the youth system at Grêmio, stories about him were already spreading. Coaches whispered about impossible tricks. Teammates laughed in disbelief during training. Opponents walked away embarrassed. There was one youth match people never forgot. Ronaldinho scored 23 goals in a single game. 23. It sounded fake. It sounded exaggerated. But with Ronaldinho, exaggeration often became reality. Because the more impossible something sounded, the more likely he was to do it. Soon, Brazil began paying attention. And Brazil does not hand out praise easily when it comes to football. This is the country of Pelé, the country of Zico, the country where greatness is expected. But Ronaldinho was different even by Brazilian standards. There was flair. Then there was Ronaldinho. By the late 1990s, clips of his tricks spread everywhere. Elastico, no-look passes, rainbow flicks, defenders sliding across grass while Ronaldinho escaped smiling. He played with disrespectful confidence. But beneath the joy was terrifying intelligence. People focused on the tricks. They ignored the vision, the awareness, the speed of thought. Ronaldinho didn't just embarrass defenders physically, he destroyed them mentally. He made them doubt themselves. And once doubt entered their minds, it was over. Then came the move that changed everything. Europe called. Paris Saint-Germain wanted him. At the time, PSG was searching for identity, searching for excitement, searching for a player who could electrify the city. They found Ronaldinho. But when he arrived in France, many people weren't convinced. Some believed he relied too much on tricks. Some thought he lacked discipline. Others claimed European football would expose him. Too flashy, too relaxed, too carefree. But football history is filled with people who mistake genius for chaos. And Ronaldinho was pure genius. Paris became the stage for his transformation. The city lights, the pressure, the expectations. None of it scared him. If anything, it made him brighter. At 22 years old, Ronaldinho played like a man possessed. Every match felt unpredictable. Crowds arrived expecting entertainment, and somehow he always deserved.